Irritating, I know. Or are you afraid? It's all right.
Oren. Will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkand?
That's up to Jecht. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
So back here, there's a couple chests. Everyone likes loot, right? There we go. So those are definitely spheres you want to pick up, that's for sure. And now since I did the blitzball match, I can actually go back to the locker room and pick up that item I was telling you about. Pretty sure anyway. Could be wrong. Okay. So okay, yeah, you can't get it here. You should have come back here later after you get, I believe after you get the airship. So this sucks. Wasting my time. So you saw what I pulled up there. That guy's actually a free agent. That's a blitzball thing. It won't actually let me recruit anybody right now.
He's gonna stay here.
It will here in
Sir
just a
Oren
minute.
knows him, apparently. You were
That's
right.
definitely someone I
He
suggest
did
you
meet
always
someone
pick
he
up.
knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh,
Whoa.
Sir Oren!
Yuna,
Sir,
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
no. We accept, right everyone?
Of course. No problem at all.
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Oren. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me. Okay, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling... I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me. You probably shouldn't laugh anymore. Too funny.
It was your idea.
Thank you.
Huh? It's all
I
fun
want my
games till
journey-
someone loses a kidney.
To be full of laughter.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
Well, let's go. What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
So I'm getting pretty tired, but there's a couple of things I want to show you guys real quick before I get off here. First thing is, now that I left here, I'm actually able to now recruit people for Blitzball. So I'm going to go back and pick up that guy I showed you earlier. There's also a couple items back here that the game basically wants you to miss, because it doesn't like you like that. So I'll go back here. So this guy, in my opinion, is actually one of the best goalies the game. I don't actually know that I signed him. Oh, yeah, I did have the money. Wasn't sure if I had enough money to pay for the amount of games that I did. But basically what you saw there is if they're a free agent, they have a certain amount of gil they charge per game, and you choose what you want their contract to be, and it can be anywhere from 1 game to 99 games. And then of course you multiply that by the amount of gil. And you lose that gil right off the bat. So what happens is if you play up through those games, like say you only sign up for 1 game, you'll end up, after the first game you play with them, it'll ask you if you want to renew their contract again. If you choose not to, you will, you'll lose them, and you'll have to find them in the game again where you found them to begin with, or wherever they spawn at. Or you can just re-sign them for the amount of money. Sometimes it sucks. You want to make sure you have gil when you know you're having a player come up on an expired contract, because if you don't have the gil, it only gives you 1 chance to choose how many games you want to sign them for. So say if you do 20 games and you don't have the gil, it'll actually not give you the chance again, and you'll lose them, and sometimes another team will actually sign them, and while they're signed you can't use them at all. And of course you access Blitzball through here. There is some parts of the game where it won't allow you to play Blitzball based on what's going on in the story. But for the most part you can play Blitzball throughout the entire game, and once you get to the airship you can play Blitzball whenever you want. So next, since I haven't actually gone through the sphere grid at all, I'm actually going to explain this a little bit. So basically you have S level, which is the amount of levels you've gained so far. Unlike normal Final Fantasy games, it does not cap out at 99. It's not levels 1 through 99. It's simply what your S level is. It does actually stop you if you're just saving them up and not using them. It does stop you at 99, but once you use them, you can just start gaining them again. And of course, the more you've gained, the more experience it requires to the next level. But it's overall pretty easy to gain S level. So I have an empty node here. So I'm actually going to use one of these strength spheres to fill up that empty node and get a +4 strength. 4 strength is actually pretty significant in this game, so that'll make Titus do quite a bit more damage. Plus the strength one that's already here that I'm going to pick up, which is only 1. Excuse me, but that's 5 overall, and that's going to definitely be noticeable. And then you use ability spheres to gain the ability node. I think I've actually explained a little bit of this in a previous video. But anyway, use agility, speed for agility, and so forth. And you just keep moving along. Fill up the empty nodes with whatever you want. A lot of times I like to be pretty heavy on Titus, because I use him through everything, no matter what the situation is. I almost always use Titus unless I'm switching him out temporarily. So I like to fill up his nodes first as I come along. Other than maybe the mana ones, I'll definitely fill those on Lulu, because that'll be more helpful than on Titus. So overall, you just keep moving, fill the holes and stuff. If you're wondering, there is a trophy for getting a character and then getting all 7 characters to max out their sphere grid, basically applying all these nodes. That does actually include these empty ones, so it's a considerable grind in order to get through all of this, as it's pretty massive, and this is the same grid for every single character. So in the end, every character, besides the stats, their base stats, will have bonus all the same stats. But that trophy requires you to fill every single empty node and summon up every single node and unlock these lock nodes. And when you unlock these, it'll actually have an empty node, and then so you unlock these and then you fill the empty node. It is definitely a very time-consuming trophy, and it's what makes platinuming this game go from about 80 hours for all the